welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is our Wednesday video, and I'm going to be talking about a yarn shop that sent me some yarn to review. So first off, it came delivered in this gorgeous shipping bag, which is beautiful. I would like wallpaper in this. It's really pretty. Yeah, I haven't seen things like this. I'm used to getting things shipped in just the plain white wrapper, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? So packaging is a lot, and so see something packed like this, you know, it's good quality things that you're going to have inside. So there was a little note. It says, "Hi Katrina, one of my knitters crocheters introduced me to your podcast. I've been enjoying watching it." Well, thank you. So many fun yarns and projects. I like looking at everybody else's projects too. I wanted to share with you one of my favorite yarns, Yakima by Plymouth Yarn. It's a single ply sport weight blend of fine merino and yak. Yes, we'll get to that in a minute. It's really nice. It has a beautiful stitch definition and is seriously so soft. I'm sending you some along with a pattern to try out. I hope you enjoy the gift. And the owner's name is Christy. Now the name of the shop is Creatively Altered. And they sent me a business card, and I will put all of their contact information down below in the description box. So if you go right below the video where it says more, click that, it will open up, and all of the links to the shop and the contact information and everything, because they do have a Facebook page. It looks like they have an Instagram account, as well as an email and a website. So they sent me, here's their business card. And look at the cute little stitch marker that also says Creatively Altered. So yeah, very cute. And it's like it's a wooden one with like a wood burning on it that has their stitch, on the stitch marker it has their business on there. So really neat. Again, I'll put that up so you can see it up close. So there you can see it. And like I said, all of this information and all their contact stuff I will put down in the description box. So now let's take a look at the yarn. Now I have already put it into a ball. I do have a ball winder. It's in the back of the closet, so I just wound it by hand. But look at this gorgeousness. Is that pretty or what? So it is a beautiful, it's like a crimson, I believe that's what the color is. Yes, this is crimson. And I will take a close, I'm having problems getting it to focus. So I will take an individual shot and I'll insert it here so you can get a better idea of what it looks like. So this is Yakima. Here is the ball band. It is by Plymouth Yarns. It comes in numerous jewel tones. This one's actually my favorite, so this was a great pick, Christy. Thank you. I love reds. So, and it is tonal. It is not a solid red. It is tonal, meaning there's different tones of this same red within it. Which I'm going to show you a couple of samples I knitted and crocheted up out of this so you could see what it looks like when it's done. And you'll see the different tonal qualities in it, but it is really pretty. The tonal stuff gives it a lot more depth. So yes, it is a mix of 85% super fine superwash merino wool and 15% yak. It is extremely, extremely soft. I mean, super fine merino is soft. Yak is even softer. If you're not familiar with yak, it's one of the softest fibers around. It's actually softer than alpaca. So yeah, it's gorgeous. It does work up very nicely. It's not splitty. It is a single ply, which means it's not two strands twisted together. It is a single ply, which when I spin yarn, I don't always ply my yarn. I tend to like it singles. So anyway, this is a single ply. Like I said, it knitted and crocheted up very, very easily. No splitting, nothing like that. So I did a couple of samples. I'll show you the crocheted sample first, and I did some single crochet and some double crochet. I did use a size 5mm hook with that. I didn't read the back of this with the information too. They recommend a US 4 needle. It didn't have a size for the crochet hook. I just went ahead and used a 5 and it worked out really good. It was a 5mm. And there are 300, where did I see it? Here we go. 384 yards per 100 gram skein, and this is a 100 gram skein. So here's what the crocheted looks like. The bottom down here is single crochet and the top is double crochet. And you can see how pretty the stitch definition is with that. And then let me show you the knitting sample that I did. I just did small samples because I didn't want to use too much of the yarn, because she also sent me a pattern that is specially made for this yarn. So I'm going to, of course, make that, and I'll show you the pattern in a minute. I did a little stockinette, and then I did a little garter stitch, and you can see the tonal qualities really well here. You can see it goes to some darker colors in here and some lighter colors up top. It is extremely soft. When I run my fingers over this, it is extremely soft. So it has really good stitch definition, which you get with single ply. Now I'll show you the pattern, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the shop itself. This is a free pattern. It is called Yakima Cabled Scarf, and it is going to be beautiful with this red yarn. So it's a cabled scarf, as the title says. And it is a written pattern here, but then it also has a printed pattern on the back. I mean, a charted pattern on the back. So, yes, and you can make this with one skein of yarn. So, yeah, that's going to be a project very soon, because you all know I like red. So, yeah, we'll be doing that one really shortly. So let me tell you a little bit about Creatively Altered. It is located in Elmore, Ohio. My son lives in Ohio. Unfortunately, he doesn't live in that area of Ohio. But anyway, my son lives northwest of Columbus. But anyway, Elmore, Ohio is a little southeast of Toledo. So it's up towards the, I think is that Lake Erie? I think that's Lake Erie. It's up in the northern part of Ohio. And they sell several different types of yarns. They have kits available. They also sell Malabrigo, which is, most of that yarn I believe comes from Peru, but it's a very nice yarn, Malabrigo. I've used it before. And then they have Plymouth yarns, which is, Yakima is one of the Plymouth yarns that they carry. They carry quite a few different versions of Plymouth yarn. And then they carry a yarn I'm not familiar with, but I might have to look into it a little bit, because it is called Earth yarns, which are all super fine merino, but there's one that is a cotton that they also sell that is part of the Earth yarn brand. They have some yarns through Earth Yarn that are called Unique, and they come in several weights. One of them is a cotton as well. And that yarn can come in, it's hand-dyed and striped, and then they also have a harvest collection within the Earth yarns that is all naturally dyed. So it's not chemically dyed, it's all natural colors that are dyed using natural products. So I thought that was kind of interesting, because I had never heard of them before. So yeah, those are their three main yarns, but they also carry local merchandise that's already ready-made that you can buy. You can buy online. They also sell notions, and like I said, kits and tools. They are closed on Sundays and Mondays if you want to stop by and visit them. And you can sign up for a free newsletter as well. So that is also on their website, where you can go over and check that out and get notified whenever they might be running a special or have a new product or whatever that you would like to check out. So once again, thank you so much, Christy, for introducing me to your yarn shop, and thank you so much for the yarn. I will be thoroughly enjoying this, and I hope to have a finished project to show very soon. So thanks again, and don't forget, everybody, that the information for the shop is down below in the description box, and go over and check them out. See you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.